During a speech at the recent TP Action Conference, that's Turning Point USA, not toilet paper, Donald Trump Jr. claimed that his father, former President Donald Trump, would have thrown him into not just prison, but into Guantanamo Bay if he had a drug problem and a laptop like Hunter Biden. Take a look.
Do you know what my father would have done to me if it was my laptop? Like, yeah, my dad would have sent me to Gitmo. Like, you're right.
That's right, Gitmo. I mean, yeah, my dad totally would have thrown me into a torture camp for terrorists if I had a drug problem and had that laptop. You know what I'm saying? No, what? Wait, what the? You know that's horrible, right? I mean, it's awful. Nobody deserves to be in Guantanamo. And by the way, there are people in Guantanamo Bay who actually weren't guilty of any crimes. Weren't actually terrorists. They were just rounded up and then they were kept there anyway. But anyway, look, and do you know what happened to the people there? Again, they were beaten, stripped naked, degraded, and in some cases even given something called rectal feedings. So that's the kind of stuff that happens in Guantanamo Bay. And your dad, if you had filmed yourself doing drugs and had it on a laptop or whatever, your dad would have thrown you in there? What? I mean, he retweeted a clip of this and said, true story. Look, not even getting to some of the rumors around Don Jr.'s alleged love of white powdery substances, that says a lot about your dad. I mean, to willing to throw someone in such a horrible place for that. I mean, that's, maybe he's just an awful parent. I'm just saying. And it also sounds like not a lot of love in that family. Not a lot of love at all. In fact, that's not tough love. No, that's just, I don't know what that is. That's torture. It's torture. Look, by the way, you want to get your help. You want to get your kid help to get them free of these substances. You don't get that through torture. That's not how that works. Now, look, that said, to be fair, I don't think Trump would actually do anything like that. No, if they got caught with drugs, guaranteed there would be the biggest, cover-up job imaginable. You think a Trump would get in trouble? No, of course not. No. You know why? Because it would probably make him look bad. And again, Trump is all about appearances. It would just be like, I don't know, hide, cover up. And that's about it. But that said, did Don Jr. actually think that this was some sort of own? Look, you heard the crowd that he was talking to. Obviously, the one person, and it wasn't part of the video, but it's like, chop your head off, yeah. Oh, okay, so we're going with ISIS then, because that's what they did. That's what ISIS did to people. Yeah. So, great. Okay, sure. Talking about Gitmo, talking about cutting people's heads off, and talking about throwing them into basically a torture prison camp. Wonderful. But I think the vast majority of people, look, I can only speak from my personal experience. I may not be the biggest Joe Biden fan, okay? I don't think he's progressive enough, but we've already been through all those issues, right? Just go back to some of my videos in the primary where I was super, super tough on him, okay? But in the case of Hunter Biden and how he, treats his son, it kind of humanizes him a bit. And you think, actually, he seems to be trying to be a good supportive dad and help their kid. Even though, of course, I'm pretty sure that, Joe Biden ain't happy with the stuff that Hunter Biden has done or is alleged to have done as well, And of course, that's got to be a gigantic headache. But again, you look at through some of the messages that they had sent each other, nothing but love and positivity from Joe Biden to his son. And it's actually kind of what you're supposed to do as a parent to try to help them, when they're going through a tough time. But Don Jr. wouldn't know that. I don't think he would ever understand that because he knows that his dad would probably try to throw him under the bus as long as it, if it meant that he could save his own skin and reputation.